Hey guys, welcome back to Evony with Genghis on server 68. So today we're going to look at this elite player survey that Evony has sent out. They've sent me some links to elite player Facebook groups. Apparently they're supposed to be invitation only. I haven't joined them. Thinking about it, just never got around to it. Anyways, let's look at this survey. So I'm not sure how many people got this, if everybody got it, but most people I know got it. I got it a little while ago as well, like half a year ago. Looks very similar, a little bit of changes. Anyways, let's look at it. And usually these things are unsatisfactory and sort of have predetermined answers, or also not very conclusive answers. So things that could be interpreted different ways. So it's in your announcement section. And then you click here, invitation to survey, and it says it'll give you 500 gems. So we already got the 500, and you'll get 1,000 for completing it further. So let's look at it. You have to put in your player ID. We're just going to skip that. What are your main joys in the game? And you can select up to 3. So this one, some of them are kind of comical. Like, yeah, I sign up to craft and refine equipment. I collect decorations. That's what I like to do. I play to put the Christmas special or get the Halloween bats on my march. So anyways, this is not a big deal. Evony's basically just, I guess it's an icebreaker question, something like that. So now, do you like to communicate with foreigners? So I think the only thing important here is translation. I honestly, personally will say that Evony does a very good job in translation. I don't really have a problem understanding my teammates from other languages, and I actually have some of them online or WhatsApp, and they tell me that the translation in Evony is better. Personally, the Russian translation is the funniest. I love it. Always comes out comical with the Russians. So which part in Evony do you think is boring and degrades the experience of the game? Select up to 3. I'm disappointed when I'm defeated in PvP. So Evony is going to become a participation game? Everybody wins? I don't know. I don't really understand that option. Repeated boss rallying is boring. Yeah, so it's good when they change them up. Looking at some other things here. General training is complex and difficult. Oh, so that's for your generals, where you're cultivating your generals, I guess. I guess that's what it should say. Lack of battle information. In team PvP, players are hard to participate in the battle. So to me, when I see lack of battle information, yeah, I'm very frustrated that Evony doesn't tell us how battle mechanics work. They don't actually tell us that there are multiple rounds and this is how it goes. We all just assume that from Evony 1. So players like me who played Evony 1, there was a battle simulator and it told you exactly how the battles went. So a lot of interpretation that you see in Evony King Returns is players like me assuming it's the same mechanics as Evony Age 1. It would also be nice to know, I'd like a definitive answer. When I join a rally, am I using my buffs or the lead rally guy's buffs? Why does my report only have the lead rally guy's buffs? People believe there's all these side battles going on and everyone uses their own buffs, but I'm not so sure. And I'd really like some clarification on that. I'd really just like clarification from Evony about the battle information. Decoration is simple and lack of attraction. Some of these are just stupid. It's difficult to acquire and upgrade equipment, for sure. But I don't see Evony changing that. Evony's pay to win game, right? So you can make up for it. You can play a lot of hours. That's mostly what I do. I play a lot, and it makes up for my lack of spending. Or you can spend a lot, and you can't make up for that. Like, I can only catch up a little bit to the people who spend that much money. Like, I know people who spend $100,000 or more in a year. And I can play a lot and kind of make up that difference, but I can't make it all up, especially when you get to like refines and the type of generals they have. So next question, what aspects do you think should be improved better? Operation experience, so in PvP. So again, I don't really know what that means. I guess just improve the PvP experience. Like some of these are, I don't understand. And Evony will just take it and be like, we improved the operation experience. Operation experience in rally battles, that's kind of the same because rallies are part of PvP. Mysterious puzzles. I don't think any serious players, I don't think anyone who joined for the puzzles is sticking around for this survey. Spirit beasts and dragon cultivating. Type, quantity, and acquisition of method of decoration. Oh yeah, I really wish Evony would make it easier for me to get that Christmas decoration. Like some of these are just like, who do they think their audience is here? Types and image design of monsters. Okay, so yeah, I want the monsters to look cooler. I don't care if they drop more resources. This is one of the frustrating things. Experience in building and technology features. I don't understand that description. Experience in building and technology features. I don't get it. I just thought about it for a second. I don't want to bore you guys. This is boring enough. I don't want to bore you guys trying to think about that. I don't understand it. Like, I need more experience in pressing build or research? I don't get that. What events do you like or usually participate in? All of these are just weekly events. Basically, server war every 2 weeks. The 2 battles take place every week. Shalons is an All-Stars. Those are kind of the same thing, like a team All-Stars, a regular All-Stars. Those are twice a year, I think. Arctic Barbarian Invasion. So that happened 2 times in a row, and now it's not up. And I would honestly just like more information from Evony when this will happen again. Same with Hun's Invasion. That happened once, about 10 months ago. When's it happening again? I'd like to know. A Viking, Undead. Undead is funny. There are actually some people on who I know live for Undead. Like there was a guy who, his name was Sharon, and now Autis. But he's disappeared from my server. But I liked him. I always liked him. And he was in an alliance with me. And he left. I was sad to see him go. I wanted him to stay. He was very active. He disliked some of the people I dislike on server. And he would talk to them. And I always found him very comical in world chat. Some people did not. But anyways, he left my alliance because he was unhappy with how we did Undead. Like this was his thing. This was one of his favorite things. The reason why he plays Evony is for Undead. So I don't know. I guess there are some people out there who really like the Undead. What improvements are you looking forward to on general feature? So I'm going to assume that's with your generals. Optimize the display of the general list. Don't care about how it looks. Optimize the display in the tavern. Don't care. Add mythological and legendary heroes. I don't get that because there already is. They're, like, what are they going to bring us who's not there already? Like Thor? Aquaman? Like, we already have legendary heroes like Genghis Khan or Caesar, people like that. Enrich general's story. Yeah, I want to read more about my general. All of this is just stupid. Add more skill types to generals. There's already so many different skills. I don't know what you would add unless you completely change the game. More visuals, more skins. This could be cool. Although I'm usually against aesthetic stuff, things that just look pleasing to the eye. I do think it might look cool if, maybe I'm bringing out my General Caesar and he's riding the horse, he's riding the knighted horse to battle. So things like that. But mostly that's a waste of time and developers should not be preparing, or wasting time on that. What problems do you think exist in the store? Not sure what store they mean. Is this, I assume it's the store to make financial purchases, to buy daily packs and things like that. I can't find the place where I want to buy a specific item. I don't see how that's a problem for anybody. You basically just click and it's right there. The contents display, there are many kinds. How about this? Your packages have a lot of garbage in them that nobody wants. People want like a few things. People want the difficult things. They want tactic scrolls. They want the new dragon crystals. They want the treasure boxes, resources, speed ups. No one cares about your monarch experience or your general experience that we don't need because you get it in PvP, or your spiritual beast experience, which you can't even trade in. How about that? Let me trade all my useless items, even if it's just for 1K of something. What kind of activities or contents do you most want to see in Evony in the future? So, constantly introducing new generals. Is this a joke? I don't know a single person who's happy that every single week it seems like their general that they specialized, they did all 4 specs, is now outdated because a new general is released with a different name who's about 2% better. So I don't see anybody who wants this. New leisure, small games such as puzzles. Again, people who join for puzzles are not taking this survey. They are done. New ranking events such as Arctic Barbarian invasions. New team stage events such as Hun's invasion. How about just new events? I just want stuff so it's not stale and bored. So yeah, both of those are cool. New boss challenge events such as Ymir. Absolutely. How about this? Just give me Ymir's all year round and tell me how to pronounce it. Is it Ymir? Ymir? I don't know. New PvP battles such as Shalons and All-Stars. Not sure we need more of those. Those kind of tailor towards a very, very small percentage of the Evony player base. And I know they're the highest coiners, so Evony likes them. But it also shuts down regular Battlefield for the week. So I'm not sure most players would want that. I don't like it. I don't like that it does that. What I would like is if All-Stars had time zones. So all the North American players are in one continent. They all play each other for the first 2 rounds during the work week. They play at like 7 or 8 p.m. They can go to work the next day. They don't have to stay up till 3 a.m. And then the finals on the weekend can be at your stupid 1 a.m. time that Evony does to cater to their Chinese audience, which is no longer the dominant player base. So I don't understand that. But they should have time zones for those events. New theme task event. So that's basically just asking us something new. I don't get it. New alliance territory construction feature. So this is actually something, I looked at the survey before doing this video. This is something I will be excited about. So I play other games and they have territory. The better you do in events, it expands and no one can come inside your territory. So it's sort of a protective area for your alliance. So if someone wants to attack you, they have to attack from outside your territory, or they have to beat down your territory to kind of get closer to you. So now with Evony and speed ups, it really isn't going to matter because I can be 400 kilometers away on the map and I can speed that thing up to hit you in 3 seconds. But maybe if they did some stuff and took away speed ups or made them a lot more costly in regular play outside of Battlefield. I am intrigued by this. This is something that I think could be good. I actually, one of the first things I wanted to do when I looked to join Evony again, so in old Evony, you had territory. You didn't have a territory, but if you were near someone else's alliance who held like a corner of the map, they just attack you nonstop and you'd have to move. And if you had like naps with other alliances, or it was actually called you formed an alliance or an allegiance with the other alliance. I can't remember. And anyways, you would have to break it to attack them. And there was a cooldown period, like 24 hours. So people had warning before the attack. And if you just kind of ported, and ports were very expensive. Like we're talking like you'd get, if you bought like $100 pack in old Evony, you'd get 1 teleport. And you couldn't get them any other way. So, but if people found you in their territory, It was a war. Like, even if you were friendly alliances or not, it was like, no, you cannot be near us. So this is something I'm actually very excited about if they did. What other type of games do you play? I don't care. Do you expect collaboration events with the other popular IP? I don't understand the question. What are other popular IP? Internet providers? That's what it means to me. Am I missing that? Do you guys know what that would be? Anyways, let me know in the comments what you think about this survey. I kind of, made a little bit of a mockery of it, and that's kind of what I think it is, because I don't think Evony listens to its player base. I think they are mocking us with this survey, or they just have very, very poor translation and way of communicating with us. So I could click all these boxes that I actually believe and send it to Evony, and they'll interpret it a different way. So that's what I don't like about this. Anyways, let me know in the comments your thoughts. This is Genghis, Server 68. Like, subscribe, leave a comment.